What if I told you that you can buy a charming seaside apartment in Italy for less than the price of a Toyota Camry? I'm not talking about a rundown studio in the middle of nowhere. I'm talking about lovely properties with sea views, private terrace, in historic towns where people live longer, healthier lives. While Americans are paying over $360 per square foot for coastal properties in Florida, I found 10 timeless Italian seaside homes starting at just $32 per square foot. You heard it right, almost 12 times cheaper, to live better. And more, they offer you a 7% flat tax deal that could save you thousands. Sounds too good to be true? So keep watching because this opportunity won't last long. And one of these 10 homes that could change your life and your wallet for the better might be gone. Because southern Italy has one of the best tax regimes for expats in Europe. Yes, this place isn't just cheap, it adds years to your life and leaves more money in your pocket. Scientists have studied Mediterranean regions because residents live longer, healthier lives than almost anywhere else. These towns have crime rates so low that many locals don't even lock their doors at night, and sunshine averages 300 days per year. That is 2,500 hours annually. And the best part, the Italian government actually wants you to move there so badly, they're offering one of the best tax deals in Europe. The 7% flat tax rate for foreign pension holders moving to towns under 20,000 people can save you thousands annually for up to 10 years. Only Greece offers similar tax benefits for expats. So let's talk about these 10 properties ranked from least to most attractive, with number 10 starting things off and number 1 stealing the show. Mondragone. And here I will prove you that you can wake up to direct sea views every morning for less than most Americans spend on a car. Located in the Campania region, Mondragone is a town in the province of Caserta with a population of approximately 28,500 residents. This 3-room apartment in Mondragone sits on the 4th floor with unobstructed Mediterranean views, just an hour from Naples. At €75,000, $85,000, this 80 square meter flat gives you direct sea views and a turnkey Mediterranean lifestyle. The apartment is in good condition, moving ready with minimal work needed, and Mondragone is famous worldwide for producing mozzarella di bufala campana and Falerno del Massico wine. The location is at Via Domiciana 317, where you can walk to local beaches like Spiaggia Libera di Mondragone or enjoy the amenities at Lido Aurora Beach Club. Direct international flights from nearby Naples Airport connect you to destinations through Europe and North America. And when you want urban excitement, Naples is 56 minutes away, and Naples has probably the best pizzas in Italy. I might get some insults in the comment section for saying that. The value for money is remarkable, just €937 per square meter or $98 per square foot. Compare that to San Diego condos at $722 per square foot, and you will realize that living in Mondragone with a view to the Tyrrhenian Sea costs 7.4 times less money. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and a view that would cost millions in California, all for the price of a mid-range SUV. For the price of this Italian apartment in the US, you could buy a 2024 Lincoln Navigator. So what's your choice? A vehicle that loses value every year or a permanent home with Mediterranean sea views? For those seeking something more exclusive, the next property delivers. And it's one of my favorite parts of Italy. And by the way, if you would like me to make a video about cheap and amazing properties, also in northern Italy, let me know in the comment section. Rodi Gargano. This small town of about 3,400 people is in the province of Foggia, in the northern part of the Puglia region. Given the fact that this town in southern Italy has less than 20,000 residents, if you move there, you can apply for the privilege tax program and benefit from paying one of the lowest income tax rates in Europe, a flat 7% only. In this town, we found a property with an entrance just a few steps from the Adriatic Sea, plus a guaranteed parking space, all at the side of a national park. This first floor apartment comes with something most coastal properties don't. It's on the first line of the seaside, literally just a few steps away. But even if you're not in the mood for these few steps, you can enjoy the sea view from your balcony. It's large enough to have a dining with a sea view or simply relaxing. An included parking space is rare in these historic coastal towns, where parking can cost extra thousands. Located within Gargano National Park, you might expect strict building restrictions to make this place expensive, but it's priced at just at €78,000, $89,420. The national park nearby limits development, preserving your views. It's not like they will build gigantic glass towers at the neighborhood. The dramatic white limestone cliffs and crystal waters from the beach nearby create a postal perfect setting. The location gives you both natural beauty and historical charm without the crowds of more famous coastal destinations. The charming historic center features narrow winding streets that lead to a bustling square. The real surprise comes when you talk about the property itself and its attractive price. The price is €1,114 per square meter, $119 per square foot for a waterfront property. Remember that. For comparison, in the cheapest parts of California, the price of a seaside waterfront property will be around $767 per square foot, 6.5 times more expensive. And consider that here, we are not talking about a rundown property close to crack addicts, but a ready-to-live apartment in a very safe region of one of the safest European countries. The next apartment is ideal if you want to live in a bigger metropolitan area instead of a smaller town. But before we review it, I have some really good news. My Expat Wealth and Lifestyle Compass, valued at $180, is yours free for a limited time. Receive our 74-page analysis of affordable cities in Spain, Italy, and France, our guide for zero-income tax countries that can save you up to $15,600, and the checklist that prevents costly mistakes. Don't let your chances go away. Scan this QR code now and join us for free. Bari. Bari is the capital of the region of Puglia. It's a city with population over 315,000 people and the largest of all we'll mention today. This two-room apartment in Bari San Giorgio neighborhood comes completely furnished and ready to live in. The living and dining area flows into a double bedroom with a well-finished bathroom completing the layout. At €80,000 for 40 square meters, the price per square meter might seem high if we consider the other properties we'll see today. But remember that it's located in a big metropolitan area with an international airport, high-speed rail links to Rome, better healthcare, so naturally prices are a bit higher. The private balcony offers a panoramic sea view and fills the home with natural light, and walking distance from a beautiful promenade of San Giorgio probably helps, and traditional restaurants serving orecchiette pasta and fresh seafood can be found there. This is how a local described Bari to us. Open quote. The food is delicious, and the people are incredibly welcoming. Public transportation is poor, so having a car is essential. Overall, the area offers great beaches and attractions to keep you entertained all year long. End quote. Bari Voitila Airport is just 22 minutes away, connecting you to destinations across Europe and Asia for weekend trips or business travel. Even at €2,000 per square meter, $215 per square foot, this costs less than one-fourth what you would spend for a similar apartment in Los Angeles, where condos average over $900 per square foot. With furniture included, you can arrive and start living immediately. No setup needed. Now for an option with more space and privacy. And by the way, if you enjoy our videos with data-based, useful information and the opinions from locals, please remember to click on the like and subscribe button. It's really important for us. Agropoli. This town is in the province of Salerno in the Campania region and has 21,838 residents. And there you find a single-level villa with your own private courtyard and parking, serving as your personal gateway to one of Italy's most pristine national parks. This terraced house in Colle San Marco offers something rare: privacy and panoramic sea views. The 40 square meter, 430 square foot house comes with a private entrance that leads directly into your exclusive outdoor space, paved and decorated with grapevines. From this courtyard, wide views of the sea and the entire town of Agropoli below. Agropoli is the gateway to the wonderful Cilento National Park, and you are minutes from beaches and plenty of nature for hiking. Your investment is secured by the park's protected status, preventing overdevelopment. It's also a popular destination during summers, and it's connected by ferries to Capri, Ischia, Salerno, and Naples. But you don't need to worry about the typical emptiness of tourist towns during winter. Agropoli itself has over 21,000 year-round residents, so even out of season, it's not a ghost town. Your private entrance and exclusive courtyard means outdoor space that is completely yours, no shared terraces or balconies. The villa layout includes a living room with kitchenette, double bedroom, and bathroom, all on one level for easy living, and that comes at a price of just 69,000 euros, $79,200 for this villa-style living plus private outdoor space. Yes, less than $80,000. The next is for those who prefer a multi-level layout, Ascea. Ascea is a town of around 5,800 inhabitants in the province of Salerno, part of the Campania region, the same province of Agropoli. Having less than 20,000 residents, Ascea allows you to apply and qualify for a special privileged flat income tax of just 7%. But there are more positive points for this town, which I will mention in a few seconds. Because first, let's talk about the property. This duplex apartment in Ascea offers vertical living with a private front terrace, attic bedroom, and covered parking. The first level features a living room with kitchenette and bathroom that opens onto your private front terrace with sea views. And these sea views from the terrace are... well, look at this. Which words would you use to describe that? 65 square meters spread across 2 levels, plus that covered parking space included in the price, being just 2.5 kilometers from the Marina di Ascea, and a vast beach with blue flag waters. The Golden Sand Beach stretches for hundreds of meters, and you can walk there in under 30 minutes from your front door. The duplex design gives you natural separation between living and sleeping areas. Your private terrace becomes an extension of your home, perfect for morning coffee looking at the sea. Just 505 meters from the town center, so you can walk to grocery shops and cafes easily. Despite its proximity to such a stunning beach and that amazing view, this duplex costs just 79,000 euros. 79,000 euros is the equivalent to $90,691, which is the price of a used Toyota Land Cruiser. But maybe you would prefer a medium-sized city. Not as big as Bari, not as small as Ascea. Barletta, historic castle views from your private rooftop. As a co-capital of the province of Barletta-Andria-Trani in the Puglia region, this city of approximately 92,000 people offers well-developed infrastructure, public services, and transportation connections. In Barletta, you can own the entire rooftop terrace above your apartment, with panoramic views of a medieval castle, the Adriatic Sea, and the beach nearby. This third-floor apartment in Barletta's historic center includes ownership of the roof terrace. To own a terrace in historic centers is rare due to preservation laws. The rooftop terrace adds to the usable living area during pleasant seasons, useful as an open-air living room for dining, sunbathing, or entertaining guests. Barletta is a major provincial capital on the Adriatic coast, meaning big city amenities with small town prices. Beach promenades, dining, cultural attractions, and lovely architectural pieces like the Cathedral of Santa Maria Maggiore make a fine atmosphere. The city is also quite close to multiple other delightful towns and cities like Biceglie or Trani. Since it's a medium-sized pretty city with a nice beach nearby, maybe you think that apartment with a rooftop terrace costs a fortune, right? Not at all. Its price is 85,000 euros. Since it has 100 square meters, 1,076 square feet, it means just 850 euros per square meter, or $91 per square foot. It means a property with a sea view below $100 per square foot, something unlikely even in the cheapest states of the US. But what if you wanted even more space spread across multiple levels? The next property is for you. Cetraro's 4-story vertical townhouse. Located in the region of Calabria, Cetraro is a municipality in the Cosenza province with around 9,400 residents. Since its population is under 20,000, this lovely Calabrese town offers eligibility for the attractive program of reduced taxes, and you can just pay 7% flat income tax. In Cetraro, I found a 4-level vertical townhouse with multiple terraces and spectacular sea views. for roughly the cost of 2025 Honda Acura. This 4-level home in Cetraro's historic center with distinct living zones on each of its 4 floors. The ground floor contains a kitchen, bathroom, and closet for practical daily needs. The second floor hosts 2 bedrooms and 2 balconies, and the top floor is an open-plan attic with a terrace and spectacular sea views. A versatile layout provides distinct living areas, perfect for family life or rental opportunities. Watch the sunrise from one terrace and the sunset from another, with spectacular views on every level. The multiple balconies in the top floor terrace reveals a panoramic vista of the Tyrrhenian Sea. Situated in the historic center's charming alleys, the home is only 1.5 kilometers from the sea, and all that for just 85,000 euros or $97,600. The next option is for buyers who want to add a personal touch to their home. Cetraro's Duplex with renovation potential. Also in Cetraro, this duplex apartment offers both immediate living space and future potential. The Via delle Rose property gives you a complete duplex apartment plus a connecting room that is waiting for your personal renovation touch. The main duplex spans 120 square meters, 1,291 square feet across 2 levels in Cetraro's historic center, with a large sea view terrace that overlooks the Tyrrhenian Sea. 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, bathroom, and living areas that are completely ready to live in from day one. This property's unrenovated connecting room is a blank canvas for your perfect home office, art studio, or guest suite. The price is 54,000 euros or $62,000 for 120 square meters in livable condition. About 450 euros per square meter or an unbelievable $48 per square foot. And remember when I said that the properties in this ranking get increasingly more attractive. So from Calabria we go to Sicily for the last 2 homes. Porto Empedocle's 5-room family delight. Porto Empedocle sits on Sicily's southern coast in the province of Agrigento and has a population of just over 15,000 people. By now, you already know what such a small population means, right? Yes, it has less than 20,000 residents, so you can apply to pay just a 7% flat tax rate, and in exchange have access to universal healthcare and all benefits of living in Italy. This town, located not far from the famous Valley of the Temples, has also some very attractive offers. This 5-room apartment in Porto Empedocle delivers a spacious family living with sea views for less than the price of a new pickup truck. This apartment offers 5 rooms plus kitchen, living room, and bathroom with balconies showcasing Mediterranean views. Located in a historic Sicilian port town, you might expect island premium pricing, but Sicily offers some of Europe's best property values. The elevator access means this property works for all ages and mobility levels, while the 5-room layout gives you space for family, guests, or home offices. The Piana Lanterna area puts you in the city center with convenient access to markets, restaurants, and not far from the harbor. Its price is 55,000 euros, $63,156 for 120 square meters, 1,291 square feet of family-sized living space, so just 458 euros per square meter or $49 per square foot. This is Sicily, where the Mediterranean lifestyle includes year-round sunshine, incredible food culture, and a pace of life that actually let you enjoy both. And finally, for those who want the most space and outdoor privileged, consider this: Porto Empedocle's massive rooftop terrace apartment. This Via Vincenzella apartment delivers 180 square meters, 1,937 square feet of living space, plus a rooftop terrace with sea views, all for less than the down payment of a studio in Chicago. The apartment is immense by any standard: 5 rooms, 2 bathrooms, and rooftop access with a stunning view. The space spans 180 square meters across multiple rooms with flexibility to create home offices, guest bedrooms, or entertainment areas. Properties this size with rooftop privileges typically cost hundreds of thousands, even in less desirable locations than Sicily. There is also a long balcony for smokers or for those like me who enjoy reading a book while drinking a cappuccino. And now the best part, the price for all that. Hold your chair because you'll be surprised. Just 55,000 euros or $63,156 for 180 square meters, that is nearly 2,000 square feet plus rooftop rights. This means a mind-blowing 305 euros per square meter or just $32 per square foot. Compare that to Santa Barbara condominiums at $1,100 per square foot, 35 times more expensive. For the price of this apartment in Sicily, in Santa Barbara, you would buy a closet. Impressive, right? Remember when I told you that Greece also offers some incredible tax benefits for expats and cost of living and properties? In prices similar to southern Italy, I made a comparison between the two countries to define which one is the absolute best place in the Mediterranean. You can see this comparison that nobody did before by clicking this video here at your left. And join my Patreon for all sources, charts, and maps from our videos plus a chat so I can answer your questions. Tier 2 includes my top 3 ebooks on living and retiring abroad. Scan the QR codes today.